Gemini, this is your weekly reading for January 19th through the 25th, or whenever you find it. And there are some important updates. I've made a short video. Please watch that. We are in the process of starting to move. So the weekend readings and videos will be the ones most affected. But check that video out so you know everything that's going on. And so let's just jump right into this. If Gemini is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your weekly reading. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh, love. And that's interesting because one of your cards is the lovers. So we have some heart chakra going on here. I like that with the 18. Ooh, wow. Healer of the ages, 51. And think about that because that healing energy is coming right from the heart. Ooh, thinker, 44. Hmm. All right, so let's look at your tarot and say, oh, King of Cups, look at that. There's the love, some Scorpio energy. A lot of love here, Gemini. Nine of Swords. Okay. Five of Wands. That's okay. Oh, Temperance. We have Sagittarius. We have King of Cups again. Okay, we're starting to see repeating cards in the messages and the Seven of Cups. Definitely got that thinker energy here and the thinker energy here. So let's see what we can extrapolate from this. You have two King of Cups in your past energy and in your future energy. And okay, so in your recent past, Gemini, you have this beautiful and very sweet, endearing King of Cups. The kings are all always going to be fixed energy. And so that means they come in the middle of a season. And the King of Cups is an energy of someone who has really dived deep into their emotional depths. They've done a great deal of healing with their love and heart on the inside. They've done the inner alchemy with this temperance angel, this Sagittarius fire spirit energy, turning water to wine. This is also, taking those deep, possibly, painful emotions and changing them into more positive experiences. Not that when I say changing it, you're finding the wisdom in the experiences you've had to whatever degree they could have been not happy memories, not happy experiences. You've learned a great deal. And with all this love and this healer and this thinking energy, there is a part of you, Gemini, that is very, I feel, sensitive to yourself. I think you understand that if there was people that hurt you in your past, they hurt a lot of people in the same fashion. It wasn't like it was just, you weren't like an intentional target, so to speak. I mean, some of you may have been, but regardless of that, instead of letting those things, like tear you down and tear you up, you have realized your place in this cycle of learning. And I think you've realized that in the long run, it's better to forgive those things because we have this temperance angel here and the King of Cups. But this forgiveness, it's forgiving yourself on the inside. It's forgiving the situation. It's not excusing anything. I think we understand that. It's not excusing the behavior, and it certainly doesn't allow for future behavior. I think that you're very aware of these types of people and their energies, and that you don't have to let them still be in your presence or your light. I'm getting that from this right here, this healer of the ages. So there is a really intense and almost like miraculous power you have to heal yourself on the inside from these things. And you will continue to use this magic as you go forward as new things come into your life, you've got the magic here to heal yourself to an awesome degree. We see that with these two energies right here. The self-love and self-care is really big. And so in your current energy, something is going on. I mean, we have the Nine of Swords. It's my least favorite card. It's the nightmare card. It's these thoughts that are, literally keeping you awake at night. It could be any kind of worry. Like the other night before I decided where I was going to be moving to, I couldn't go to sleep. I was, thinking this place, that place, and it really ruined my sleep. So it could be something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be, daggers but these can represent a lot of different things that you might be going through. And I'm not trying to say that none of these things are valid. If you're worried about your resources or worried about job stability, I mean, there's some, rational things that can be very troublesome in our world today. So I'm not trying to downplay this at all or try to say that you're worried for no reason. However, there is this, I want to say, there is a light here. There's this candle, and candles represent communication, but also insight. And so, what this card here is wanting you to realize is that you do control to the degree that these thoughts and things are going to disturb you. And the King of Cups is here to remind you that you have the power to heal yourself from the inside. His cloak here, or his robes, is adorned with these pearls of wisdom, just like an oyster or a clam. When something is irritating, it covers it with this protective coating, and then it becomes this beautiful pearl. It no longer irritates it or hurts it as much anymore. It's smooth. And so, in the same kind of fashion, this is saying to remember what these lessons were, because they are swords, they're thoughts. They're not actually really going to hurt you unless you let them, right? And so this is saying to use that to remember your lessons from the past, of that inner alchemy, of how to change these things into an energy that can uplift you. And this is about, taking control of this and thinking positively too, because you can get really caught up in your mind thinking that you might be a failure of some kind, self-doubt, things like that. But this is saying to remember the good parts, to remember how strong you are, to remember that you have all that you need inside you to deal with this. I really do believe that. So, for example, let's say you've switched jobs a lot, and none of them, like maybe you didn't give enough time, or there wasn't enough time. Maybe it wasn't because of you. You could have had experienced layoffs. It could have been jobs you really liked, and then they're cut short, and so you weren't able to really apply yourself into these things. And so you could have this feeling of failure, or not being able to have enough time, or just all kinds of things like that, right? But what you want to remember is all the hard work you put into to get there, to get the jobs. Remember your training, remember how much effort you put into possibly getting your degrees. Because I'm going to say not everybody who goes to college ends up in the field that they studied. I mean, I don't even know what the percentage is. So you end up spending all this time in college, all this money, and then you end up doing something completely different. And so those things can weigh on your mind. And, so I'm just saying, remember the hard work and remember the effort that you put into things. Not so much if you're tied up on the how things turned out and it didn't turn out good, try to boost yourself up with the before actions is what I'm trying to say. So I don't know if that helps at all, but there is this need here to focus on your strengths, your emotional strengths, because the King of Cups has an amazing emotional depth and strength. And this is what this situation is requiring at this time, that you're not in the dark. You have this healer of the ages, you have this light that's all around you right now. That was kind of a long speech there, but that's just the message that's coming out. And so in the future energy, you have this Five of Wands, we have change, possible conflict, but this is also a card of like training, competition. So there could be competition for, if you're needing a new job or just whatever you're doing, if you're, trying to get into a certain school, trying to learn something. I think our biggest competition is really ourselves and our minds, because we have to, well, we don't have to, but I feel it's really beneficial to think about your positives and trying not to focus on the negatives or things that didn't work out. Because you have a lot of, even though there's competition here and change, you're going to be offered here very soon the Seven of Cups. A lot more opportunities and options are going to be coming your way, and the universe will never stop giving you these options. But there is a sense of, with the sevens, there's a sense of mystery and possible illusion, but I think you've learned from your past what of these options are really truly better for you. But there could be competition for these options. I have to say that for something that is emotionally fulfilling to you, something that you love, there could be competition for it. And that might be, you might understand this aspect already, and that might be where that Nine of Swords is coming from, because there's competition for this. This could go even as far as, if you're looking to buy a home, well, a lot of people might be looking at that same home, so there is an element here of, you're not the only one wanting this idea, dream, outcome. So this might be a good time to, focus on training, because these people are not like in a full-on battle. They are honing their skills, right? And so this might be saying, get some more experience. If there's competition, try to get some more experience, right? Strengthen yourself. That's what I'm getting here. So more options are coming in for you. You're going to need to think these things over. And I think that's what's on your mind, these options. You got a big decision to make here. And it might be that you're needing to come from a place in your heart, because we see a lot of cups here, especially with the King of Cups twice. So this might be saying to follow your heart with this. But it's also saying, I think, because we have thinker and we have the swords here, to be wise about it. To be wise. If any of these choices hurt you in the past, then obviously they're not even an option anymore. If this is dealing with people that hurt you in the past, not an option anymore. Right? Okay, let's just keep up. Look at that. Oh my God. Healing again. True healing of the mind, body, and soul. I don't know what time came out. Maybe there's an element of time here. It's time to heal. But yeah, oh, wow. Major healing is necessary here. So we have patience. That's that temperance right there. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Ooh, Gemini. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. I'm going to put this one over here. And we have dagger, fear, worries, and tense situations. Okay. Yeah. This is, oh, wow. Okay. This is going to resonate with some people. I don't, this dagger, these fears, worries, tense situations, it has something to do with this competition, these options, or it feels like a competition. It may not even be, you know? And think about it this way, if you are looking for a new job or something, you don't compare yourself to others. You really don't know who the other competition is. Just be you, be your best, brightest self, and the right thing will come to you. But wow, this healing energy here, it's really coming through to love yourself, to put yourself first. That is a big, big energy right here for you. You need this self-love right now to combat this Nine of Swords energy right here in the middle. But I think you're going to do it because you've got this King of Cups twice, Gemini. You got it twice. So self-love, self-healing, careful thinking. And I think whatever the situation is, I do see you really, really thinking hard about what is going to be the best situation and outcome for you. Okay? All right, we're going to move over to the extended reading and we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark. And I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway. And I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care and we'll see you next time.